Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online, the SLOTRO edition. This is Gnarlrynae here. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlrynae. Good girl. When last we left off, we were still here in the North Downs. We had traveled from all the way over here at Amon Wraith. We finished up our quest and everything. We had traveled to this area right here in Anundir where somebody is. Who is it that's there? Let's turn on points of interest. Where are the flags? Where are the flags? Where are the flags? In fact, let's just turn them all on while we're at it. There we go. We had traveled from the campsite here at Ostlagaros, where the ranger, whose name I cannot remember, was, because they're all interchangeable at this point. They all do nothing and want you to do all their work for them. So we had traveled from there, passed on by the mysterious relic here at Willow and Peaks Farm, turned left, and traveled up here to Othrikar in the Nan Amlung West. Very, very close to Angmar, very close to the ancient kingdom of the Witch King up here in the North Downs. So that's where we are. We've been told to come here to this Dwarven Outpost of Othrikar, that they have probably some work and tasks for us. So let's talk to the quartermaster.
Greetings, traveler. Will you stay a moment?
And I've got a cup of coffee here because I'm planning on what happens when you get into a land of dwarves. You're going to rip your throat apart. Winter gloves, level 27.
There's a cold winter coming. I feel it in my bones. We dwarves are a hardy folk, but if we're going to survive the winter, we will need more supplies. Hunt the troublesome lynx that seem to cover the lands hereabout, and bring me their fur. I'll craft their hides into warm gloves for our miners.
So we need to collect 6 furs, and we'll actually get a staff. Something that's actually helps us out, and actually better than the founder staff. It's an improvement over the one that we got over there in Trestlebridge. So hey, we've got a quest, winter gloves. Let's look all around the area here. There are other... kind of like the stable master. Why are the stable master human in a dwarf outpost? That's interesting. That's about as weird as the human farmhand over there in the Shire. Hornbory. Hello, Hornbory.
Welcome. You've come at a most fortuitous time.
Bear hunter, level 27.
Listen, friend, we have a problem here. Big problems. Those cursed dour hands weren't content to ruin the operation of the mines while they were here, but when they left, they ruined or stole what food we had. Then there's orcs and wargs that come down from the north. Driving the farmers who used to supply us out of their fields. And when we venture out of Othrikar, we have to do so in force due to the dour hands camped nearby. In short, we are having a lot of trouble with supplies. We need meat. I can give you a fee in good silver if you could hunt some bears for me. They wander the hills to the south.
That we can certainly do. All right, we got bears. We got to hunt lynxes for their furs, bears for their meat. Now, hopefully they won't ask us to go out and... Hello, Watcher. They won't be asking us to go out and hunt boars. I think we're far enough away from Breland now that they won't be having us hunt boars.
At your service and your families.
It would take a lot of bear meat to feed the hungry miners.
Indeed it shall. And you?
I am at your service.
Okay, getting furs to craft the gloves. That's all he basically says. I need a lot more furs than that. Well, I haven't given you any, so... Okay, this is technically not really a way up and down here, so let's circle on around. And let's do things properly the first time. Go on through here. Visit Mr. Lukey over there. Like so many other games, I always wished you could go in all these little buildings and all. It's one of the things I've always enjoyed about, the single-player games like Morrowind and Oblivion and stuff. If you saw a door, you could go through it. Might not be anything in it, but you could open it and you could go through it. Okay, we got all this. Oops, why don't we go ahead and gather up all this stuff while we're at it. How's our inventory looking? Our inventory's looking like we need to sell off some crap soon. Miner and a smith and Otar, and there is a famous, should be a pretty famous dwarf involved with this over here as well. But apparently he hasn't made his appearance, or we haven't gotten a good enough reputation with the group yet to be able to meet him or to deal with the quests that involve him. That's right. I don't think he's actually here, but they will give you some quests to go and deal with him once you've done a couple of these. So that's what we're going to do. Let's head on, let's see, the bears that are south. This would be south, correct? We're hunting those lynxes. We saw some of the lynxes on our way up here in the road up here, and they're saying they're having bear problems to the south. I think we can go down this way. Sure, we can go down this way. Didn't say we could go down this way without hurting ourselves, but we can definitely go down this way. Now, I was going to look at this. Someone was talking about that excels at dealing damage from range. So we haven't used our Bar Guardian. Someone was talking about it. I think it was Trotter or perhaps Phil. I think it was maybe Trotter was talking about the Bar Guardian. I'm sorry, I'll have to look and see. The Raven, of course, that summons buffing and debuffing. But let's see. How about we get a Bar Guardian? Let's see if having a little bit of a range. Ooh, and we got whole new stuff, don't we? Attack, follow, stay. Of course, we got all that stuff. Aggressive mode, passive mode, guard mode. We got that. Toggle assist. That's always a good one. Get them on assist. Turn to master. These are the ones. Angry bees. The Bog Guardian has a hive of bees living inside it. These bees are willing to defend their homes. Okay. Interesting. They do 234 to 276. And then do damn. My dog stretches just like that. Wow. And then do 30 damage every 2 seconds for 10 seconds. Alright, so they drop a dot on it as well. Powerful root launches through the ground at the target, spearing it. It causes it to be more vulnerable to ranged criticals. And bursting root. A thick trunk of vegetable matter explodes from the ground with a chance of stunning its target. A 20% chance to apply a 6-second stun. Alright, well let's see how this is going to go here. Have we got any? That's a Downs Wildcat. A Downs Wildcat. Do you count? Looks like we gotten right into a cat den here, didn't we? Do you count toward... Yes, you do count for the winter gloves. Okay. Instead of that, we're going to pull you. Try to pull you, I think. Let's see. Can I pull you with angry bees? He's covered in bees. Nice. All right. I can probably hit you with cracked earth as well. Okay, that was not too bad. Not too shabby at all. And we got the coarse fur. We got lynx fur. Let's get this one. Let's see. Can I reach you down? And then can we get you covered in bees? Can you hit it? Can you give it covered in bees? Covered in bees. There you go. Good one. Nice. Alright, it does have some advantages. The way you can just mow them down from distance. I can get into that. What do you mean I cannot command my companion at this time? I should be able to command my companion every time. Is it only they have to have my target? There shouldn't be that big of a cooldown on it, is there? Alright, we'll hit you with this. Interesting. I'm going to have to learn how these various things work. See, the cooldown's counting on it. And it certainly seems to be doing a lot, too. So what is the cooldown on that? It's a 20, like a 30-second cooldown, maybe. Okay, so we got 4 lynx furs, only 2 more to go, and then the Hungry Downs bear over there. And let's hit you with this as well. Good. Hit you with some lightning. Cooldown stop. Nope, 30 seconds. How about now? Can we get you the gibbies now? Yes, we can. 5 of 6, and there is some more. Looks like barrow ore over there. If we had the brains to go and get it. Yep, and you are the one we can collect bear meat on, aren't you? Let's hit you with cracked earth. See if we can root you to the ground. Let's have my bog guardian send in a root strike. Let's start burning you. Alright, this ain't bad. The bears were cool, they were really cool, but this has its good uses too. So thank you for encouraging me to use it. I am going to see if I can continue practicing with it. It's definitely going to take me some practice. Let's see, can I flare you? Yeah, let's blind flash you. I'm thinking that'll get that one's attention. So we'll hit it with the bees. And then hit it with this. Alright, and now the Hungry Downs bear that we got flashed. Let's see if we can get him set. Get that. Yes, we can. And down he goes. Nice. Alright, that's a fun one too. I'm going to keep practicing with the Bog Guardian here. We got to get 1 more lynx fur. We got to get 3 more bear meat. I can see some bear meat volunteers here, and we know there are some lynxes over there on the road going to Othrikar. So I will see y'all in just a moment here. We were coming up the entrance to Othrikar again and looking for lynxes. I know I've seen them before, but it looks like all the lynxes have turned into hawks and things at the moment. I don't know if that's a nighttime thing or not. But we saw this up here. It's Periwinkle. And it says a herb native to Nan Amlong. It says starts the quest herbs and simples. Let's take a look at it. Let's pick some of that. Herbs and simples. You have encountered a number of interesting herbs in your travels. These should be collected as you make your way through the lands and brought to Ranger Orthon. So we need to collect Periwinkle, Butterbur, and Meadowsweet. 5 of each. Yeah, we'll take that on. So we've gotten 1 Periwinkle out of the way. And we'll have to look for more as we go along. Nighttime's a great time to be doing that because they light up so well. Okay, can we find some more? I know there are more lynxes in the area. And another Periwinkle, apparently. There's some dour hands over there. The next one here, that's 2 Periwinkle. I remember there always being lynxes whenever you were coming down this road and all. But it looks like they're on the same spawn table with those hawks and all now. This valley here used to be full of them, but all I see are flapping wings, so we might have to go back out and around and down to the road over there near Steldon and back over toward where that ranger was to find some more lynxes. But we're having a good time collecting Periwinkle. That seems to be fairly abundant in this area. So let's see if we find any more around here. Might have to take out that that dour hand scout while we're at it. You see any more Periwinkle sitting and flashing in my face here? Any at all. There's a lynx, isn't it? Yep, I told you there were lynx about. Let's see if we can get around here. Been nice when it would be a nice thing to be a burglar and be able to safe fall right on down there to him. Can we get in between the scouts? I think we can. Can we get in between these scouts? I think we can. Can we get over here to this lynx? I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Yes, we can. All right, there's the lynx. Let's hit him with some bees. Let's root him to the ground. And he will be dead before you know it. And hit him with my stick. There we are. We got the 6 furs. We have got the bear meat. We are ready to go back and talk to the dwarves of Othrikar again. So let's see if we can work our way back through these scouts and keep our eyes peeled for Periwinkle while we're at it. Wonder if we'll have to circle around back in those hills again. Back over here. Remember making this trip many a time back on my dwarf. Part of the problem, there's another Periwinkle up there, and part of the problem on him being that those lynxes I talked about are in a situation where many of them were kind of the lurkers. They would be hidden from you. Okay, I definitely like their dot ability there. That is quite nice. That damage over time. That's another Periwinkle. We've only got to find one more, and we'll have finished this up for that part of the quest. Alright, see any more on any of these hills? I'd imagine they're all right around in this area. Maybe some up on that one, perhaps. Let's take a look on top if we can get up here on top of this last peak. In between all these scouts and watchers and stuff, do y'all see any Periwinkle about? God, it's going to take a while getting used to that guardian.
We've been having a lot of trouble with the local animals lately. If you want to help, talk to Provisioner Orgrim.
Well, that's what I've been doing. Been helping out with your animal troubles. Okay. Come on. All I need is one more Periwinkle. Got to be some more. They can't be just 5 that you got to find and nothing else. That would be pissy. Did I see something lit up? I did. There we go. I said it's nice to, if you're going to hunt for ground spawns, it's nice to do it at nighttime when you can see them flashing away at you. And we got that one too. So not ready to turn in yet because we still got to find the butterbur and the meadowsweet. But we got the Periwinkle out of the way. Let's head back on into Othrikar. I am going to put my bog guardian away. Dismiss it so he doesn't freak out the dwarves. And let's come on in and let's talk to them again. We got the grocer. Was it the grocer that gave us that? No, it was the guy over there from where that guy jumped down from. So we'll have to go back through here. Talk to the provisioner, I think his name is. Quartermaster. Talk to Quartermaster Orgrim. We had a guy up the hill just told us to talk to you.
I am at your service.
He did the winter gloves. A soft, supple lynx fur.
Thank you for your help, friend. I will fashion these furs into gloves to protect the miners from the bitter cold of the deep mines. Old Nine-Fingered Dolly will be happy about that, I can tell you.
That, and you also get to save a little bit of fur making gloves for Nine-Fingered Dolly. He doesn't require quite as much, does he? Just that you do know that mines get warmer as you go deeper in the ground, don't you? They don't get colder, but that's okay. That's okay. So we're going to get Orgrim's staff for that. And it is actually an improvement. So let's see here. Yep. It does 53.4 DPS versus the 44.5 and has agility and will versus power and critical rating. So we are definitely going to equip that one. Very nice. So how does it look? it's pretty much just looks like just a regular kind of quartermaster staff there. All right. Now, up top, let's talk to Hornbury.
Greetings, traveler.
And he will have the cuts of bear meat. A large cut of bear meat.
Good, good. That meat should last us quite a while. Thank you for your help, friend.
Okay. Well, that's that. Did anyone? Yes, I see a ring pop up over here. So apparently, let's jump down where that guy just jumped down. Apparently, we just had to prove ourselves a little bit. Is it the grocer? Yes, it is the grocer. Hello. What's your name? Regin. Hello, Reggie. Played out.
Greetings, traveler. Will you stay a moment?
I'm Regin, in charge of smelting here at Othrikar.
In charge of your grocer.
The yields are down again. We're running out of silver in this mine. But I've heard that somewhere in these hills there's the father lode with veins rich with gold and maybe even mithril. Though I find it unlikely, as Moria silver's not been found anywhere but Khazad-dûm. The dour hands ruined the old prospecting records when they left, though. We need to find the proper records to find the father lode. I suspect those records are still around Othrikar someplace, perhaps in a chest or a locker. If you can discover them, you'll be doing us Longbeards a real service.
So collect the mining records, and indeed we shall. That will be our next quest next time. I don't see any other rings at the moment, but before we go out next time, we will circle around just to make sure there aren't any more rings that opened up like this one did. So there you are. I hope y'all have enjoyed it. That's been about 20 minutes or so, I think. So we'll have another episode in the bag. We'll be doing up Gnarlo next. And let's see what we have. Let's go ahead and can we loot all of those? Nope, not quite all of them. But that's fine. Once we sell them off, we'll have space again. Oh, Lord. Inventory troubles, inventory troubles. Never ending. So there you go. That is where we will stop. Next time, we will probably be working here, although I've got to think about it. Are we coming up on any sort of festival? Is there a Valentine's festival, or is that part of the Spring Fest? I'm thinking that's part of the Spring Fest, which means, oh my God, hedge mazes. Hedge mazes. You're killing me, Smalls. But y'all probably will be seeing Mindfiend, I would think, again. Mindfiend always likes the hedge mazes, so he may return for that one. That seemed to be his favorite. That and the fishing stuff was always his favorite holidays, and there may actually be some fishing in that one. I'll have to take a look as well. Have to look at Fibro Jedi and see what he has to say about the Spring Fest. But that's where we'll leave it off. Thank y'all for coming along. Hope y'all have enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.